Naruto. How will it end? So this is going to be more of a rant and discussion about me talking about Naruto, how will it end. This will be including about what's happening in the manga. This really was influenced from the manga, so if you don't want to be spoiled about what happens in the manga, then I would advise you not to watch this video. I do respect people who are only anime only watchers, but how Naruto ends. So if people have read the latest chapter of Naruto about Obito just being defeated on the floor, and all he's thinking about is Rin and Torna Jutsu, and people are very mixed about what happened with this huge climactic ending that we're supposed to, people have been waiting for years upon years to see. This is the biggest villain in all of Naruto. This is the villain that started the Naruto before he was pretty much born, changed his entire life and how he's become into the certain person he is now. And for him to just be beaten on the floor, honestly, from what us talking with a few friends, is how we thought this should end. Is that now, during the talk, is that Obito should grabbed his hand and just ripped it off, and it's just gone beyond that point where Obito has just become such a villain where he doesn't even feel like a villain. He just seems like a very lonely guy who's only been thinking about his little crushes for over 20 years. May I remind you, he's been thinking about an 11-year-old girl for 20 years. That's fucking disgusting. And you see just how this could be fixed in the manga or even in the anime. I think how it should end, Obito should just spit in his face and just say, no, I'm gonna keep the way how it was. The chapter that I was just mentioning about, it started off so good, saying I'm sticking to my ways no matter what. If Obito just did that, just spit in his face saying, I don't believe in your beliefs, I'm gonna stick to mine even through death, and just crumble to dust, that would be fucking awesome. He would go out like a boss. But no, I've got to think about fucking Rin in the sky. Now, regarding how the manga or how the actual series will be ending, who else is there left? Madara, I don't feel like he's going to do much now, since I feel like he's satisfied enough as it is with fighting Hashirama. He's got his, so I don't really think how he could be, he could be the huge last big baddie that we've got left. I mean, we still got the whole stuff to see with Sasuke, with the whole Hokage, but it seems like even the huge climactic final fight isn't going to end now. And then not to mention Orochimaru, we still don't know his motive. If we gather, and this is more from group talking with friends, that if we say Madara, Sasuke, and Orochimaru, if we had a part 3 with these guys as the main villains and the final villains of Naruto to finally conclude everything, and we had all of that, and try to forget about the bad taste of Obito out of our mouths. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the hugest fan of Naruto. I've always been either very up or down with it. I've loved certain moments. There have been parts that made me want to cry because of how fucking emotional they are. Some bits that made me so hyped. And there have been times where I've absolutely hated the stuff and I've actually dropped the series a couple of times. And most of the time has been during the war. I think I've dropped the manga about twice, and I've dropped the anime about maybe one, maybe 2 times, I think, due to what's been happening in it. The best way for how Naruto could end is there's another time skip, maybe 3, maybe even to 10 years of the time skip, and Naruto has to fight Sasuke, Orochimaru, and Madara for one last final time to stop their ways, to stop whatever kind of plan, because there doesn't seem much we can top after this. We've seen Sage the Sixth Path revived. We've seen giant freaking monsters come out. We've seen bombs go off in our face. So how Naruto can end now, it's very out there. What is there left to cover? We know the origins of chakra. We know how everything connected with most characters. We know what made these people who they are. There isn't much left to go on. There's pretty much everything's been explained. And then the whole situation with, are we still going to go after the Jinchurikis? Is there maybe going to search for a new power in another country or somewhere? There are a lot of answers to go at the moment, but how Naruto will end at the moment, I can either see it ending in this arc, or they could do potential part 3 if Kishimoto really wants to milk it, but it seems like he's even tired of it now, so maybe he might just stop doing Naruto in general and just move on. But overall, how Naruto ends, I think it does need a better ending, because if this is just our final villain that we've been reading for 2 to 3 years, then it's been very disappointing at the moment just to see this end, and just to see people who are huge fans just to have this kind of ending. And even as well, I'm not the hugest fan, so I guess I'm more midway with the series, so I guess I have no either huge attachment to it or some huge hate towards it. I'd definitely say, for like the fans that have been sticking on for like the longest time, yeah, this is, I'm sorry that you sort of got this ending. And then for the haters, it doesn't deserve that much hate, but I can see why a lot of you guys are very pissed off with the baddie. Overall, I still think Naruto needs to have like a part 3 or something to just get out of this arc. Now that we're getting out of this the arc that's been going on for so long now, maybe it can just freshen up Naruto and do something a little bit out there, and maybe even go back to the roots of Naruto would be even better. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think there's going to be a part 3 of Naruto? Do you think that this is going to be the arc? And if so, what are your opinions on our final villain, Obito, and what else? Is there anything else that you want to be cleared up in the series? Let me know in the comment section below. But let me know what you think about this discussion on Naruto. Really like to hear your opinions on this. But that's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, Savagezweipanda, sign out, and I'll see you guys next time.